In this video, students work in groups to test the acidity or alkalinity of unknown solutions with natural indicators made at home.
Okay, good morning everyone. Now, today we are going to study the natural indicators, the role of natural indicators, how are they used for testing various acidic and alkaline substances. For that purpose, now we are going to divide the whole class into 4 groups. We are going to work with, say, 4 natural indicators. You all know what are natural indicators? What are they? Who will answer? Okay, Nishant.
The indicators which are obtained from nature are called natural indicators.
Okay, and give some examples.
Litmus, beetroot,
Okay, some more examples.
turmeric.
Litmus is a natural indicator. Now, how can we say that litmus is a natural indicator? Parth,
It is obtained from nature.
nature, from
lichen.
lichens. Now, can we make it at home?
No.
No, it can't be made at home. Now, which are the indicators which we can easily make at home? Which are those indicators, Sarthak?
Ma'am, we can make hibiscus flower at home. First, we need to take hibiscus flower, then we need to plug the petals out of it,
Right.
and then crush the petals in the pestle and mortar,
Right.
and then add few drops of water, and then ethanol,
Yeah.
and filter it, and your
Indicator
reddish
is ready.
indicator
So that
is
means
ready.
we can use daily materials to make natural indicators, right? Some other natural indicators are beetroot indicator, then we have turmeric indicator. Now the whole class would be divided into 4 groups. One member is going to manage the group. That member is going to schedule various tasks to the members of the group, right? One member from each group who is going to write down the observations. Students are going to work with test tubes, you're going to work with watch glasses, so we need somebody who's going to clean the apparatus. So one student for cleaning part, and then we need one student who can compile the result, right, and then tell us, explain to the whole class what were the observations of that particular group and what is the result. Okay, now for group number 1, these are your
The teacher hands out a set of samples to each group so that they can analyze levels of acidity with their indicators.
Weapon, you are going to tell us how the beetroot indicator is formed. Japsivat and Kirti, you will note down all the observations. Bhavna, Avleen and Akhil, you will test various samples, and at the end, you will give the feedback. Japsivat, note down the
Now we
observations.
can see the color changes pink. So we will write
You can note down the observations.
this solution is acidic.
So, what was sample D?
We see it has turned dark green, so it must be basic.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yes, everyone now. I think all of you have done your activities. You have tested the samples, whether they are acidic or alkaline, using natural indicators. It was all very good. Now, one student from each group, I think, should give the feedback to the whole class. Rudranil will explain the observations and the result.
So we had 4 samples and we had taken the indicator, hibiscus indicator, and we had put a drop on each sample. So when we put the hibiscus indicator in the sample A, it turned dark green, which shows that the nature is basic.
We use the litmus papers as an indicator. The sample A and D changed the red litmus paper to blue. So we conclude that those samples A and D are basic.
Our group was working with turmeric indicator, and so from here we can say that when we put sample 1, the color change observed was from yellow to red. Thus we can say that the solution was basic. And then when we put sample 2, the color change observed was from red to yellow. Thus it was an acidic solution.
By using easily available local resources, students are able to undertake meaningful practical work. If you give every group member a role during group work, they will all be able to make a valuable contribution.